Hello everybody, it is finally here. The Avengers Infinity War trailer has dropped, and today we are going to break it down and react to it. We'll start with the reaction. Here we go.
There was an idea
Who's that?
to bring together a group of remarkable people
Oh, he's from Black Panther. He's got
to see if we could become something more.
Well, it's Vision. That was Vision.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
She changed her hair. That was Scarlett Johansson.
in time. You will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Yeah. Thanos. New Spider-Man.
The city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe.
Told you he'd die. Guarantee it.
But this does put a smile on my face. Who the hell are you guys?
Woo! Yeah!
Oh no. I was like, I forgot all about the Guardians until the very end, and then Groot was a teenager.
No. Okay, everybody, and now time for the breakdown. I apologize ahead of time for the lack of clearness, but that's because I need to play the low quality version so I can stop it at any time. Alright, let's see what we've got. So I don't know what planet that is. I kind of recognize the hue from the behind the scenes of Avengers Infinity War, but I still don't know where this is.
There was an idea
It's Tony, I think.
to bring together.
That first voice was Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, and the second voice is Tony Stark. And this character is one of the characters from Black Panther. You might have seen him briefly in Avengers Age of Ultron, but he will also play a big role in Black Panther, which will come out in February 2018.
A group of remarkable people.
Of course, Doctor Strange. Good to see Wong is back. I really liked that character. I'm not sure how many side characters are going to bring back, but I'm really happy to bring back this character.
To see if we could be.
Oh, and also one character you're not going to see back in the Doctor Strange series is what's his name? His African American friend. I forgot his name, but obviously he's not going to be back because he's going on this whole thing where he doesn't think sorcerers should exist anymore. So that will be explained in Doctor Strange 2, but he's not going to be here in this movie.
To see if we.
This is another character from Black Panther. He played Watson in the famous Sherlock series. I assume this character will also be in Black Panther, but she has not been in the trailers, so I'm not entirely sure.
Could become something more.
And actually, I was about to say, I thought it was the Black Panther character, but then he has the glow in his head. Now it makes me wonder, is this Vision as a human? And if so, how the heck is that happening? I honestly don't know.
So when they need.
That's Thor, and you'll see at the end of the trailer what ship he's in. I think we all know what ship he's in.
Us. We could fight the battles
Of course, Hulk is back, Bruce Banner, and you can see he has the Hulkbuster arm all ready to go. But this time it's not being used against the Hulk. And we get to see Black Widow, but she doesn't have her red hair. I'm not sure if I like that, but alright.
Never could.
And of course, our very long but incredible logo. Also, right here, you notice the Avengers building is here, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty certain that they said they were moving into a new Avengers building that was going to be kind of short, actually, not that tall skyscraper, so I'm actually really surprised to see that it's still there.
In time.
Yeah, so obviously we see that these guys get together, and we know they all get together, but I'm glad to see the Doctor Strange set back. That's awesome.
You will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately.
And it's really cool to see Spider-Man's hairs rise like that, because I was thinking we weren't going to get any of the Spidey sense in this universe. We definitely saw that in the previous Spider-Mans, but I wasn't sure if we were going to see that because Spider-Man's basically become like a new Iron Man, just relying on his suit mostly. I mean, the web doesn't come from him, it comes from a machine. So I'm glad to see this as a little indicator that he himself actually does have some powers.
You're right. Yet to fail all the same.
And this was cool. We'll obviously see who's coming out of this in just a second.
Dreaded.
Okay, so apparently only these guys are together at first. We don't know why, but okay.
Run from it.
We don't really know. I don't really know who these people are, but we see that Loki is back to his old ways. I mean, Loki is really the true villain in these movies because he's unkillable. He just keeps coming back. Thor killed him like 3 times. They killed him in Avengers. I mean, maybe he's not the most powerful, but he definitely just keeps coming back and keeps up to his old tricks. I really felt like Loki is probably one of the best villains in Marvel. And here we go. Thanos. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to finally see Thanos on the screen. He's not wearing his helmet here, but he still looks just as menacing and super awesome. We get to see Spider-Man. Look at that costume. It's a cool Iron Man-like costume. Again, kind of making it like Iron Man Jr., but I do love the metal-like design. Incredible.
Evacuate the city.
Look at that again. That's amazing.
Engage all defense.
We don't know what that is, but look at that. Who is that? I don't know who was throwing that. There's Black Panther. You hear they said, get this man a shield. Yeah, because he left his shield in Civil War, so Captain America's going to get a new shield confirmed. I don't know if I like the whole beard look, but it does look pretty bad. Awesome. We got Scarlet Witch back as well. You get to see the Hulk Buster uniform. That's cool. Of course, this time I assume he's not going against the Hulk. He's going against a much more vicious enemy. Doctor Strange in action. That is awesome. We don't know what these things are. They're kind of a little reminiscent of the Dark Elves triangle ships from Thor 2, but I don't know. And this seems to be yet another battle. I'm not sure exactly what this is. So much going on right now, but there's Captain America. And this is really cool. It looks like the alien from the movie Alien. That's really cool to see some aliens on Earth. That's awesome. And there we see Thanos throwing down Spider-Man. That is sick.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe.
And this is probably the most predicted death of all time, although that is Loki's scepter that is piercing into Vision. I mean, isn't it pretty predictable, guys? Loki comes back and teams up with Thanos. I mean, obviously we can see that happening in a long time. I mean, Vision is so dead. I mean, that is what powers him. The stone is what powers him. So I guarantee he dies. Now, will he come back to life? Maybe. We don't know. Based in the comics, a lot of characters died and then literally came back to life. So it is possible he's come back to life, but I do guarantee that he will die in this movie. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure this movie. It's what's going to bring the heroes together, because remember that they are currently in half after Civil War. So I bet this is going to be the defining moment that brings them back together. See, he's putting the stones in his glove there. That's what powers him.
But this does put a smile.
And so that, if you don't know anything about Marvel, he's supposed to get all the Infinity Stones in his glove, which basically makes him unstoppable. In the leaked trailer, he literally chucked a planet at Iron Man, so that is clearly amazing.
My face.
I mean, he could just totally destroy them in an instant. He could shoot even harder than that. We get to see Bucky's back. That's good. And it looks like that we're seeing a lot of armies everywhere fight. So that's really cool to see all these guys together. Huge army there. And we see Falcon is back as well. Look at that army. That is crazy, guys. Look at that. Black Panther's army, too. Look at that shot. We got War Machine, Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow, Bucky, Hulk, and we even got a new character that we're going to see in Black Panther, so that's pretty awesome. And the awesome logo. And now the end.
Who the hell are you guys?
The Guardians of the Galaxy! Yeah, let's go back to that. Alright, so first we noticed that Thor still has his patch on, as we expect. And yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy, all 5 of them. That's probably going to be the best part of the movie. Teenage Groot, so he's the same size as the rest of them. So good to see that they're back. I bet they're going to play a major part in it, considering that they're the only space people other than Thor. Since Asgard is now on Earth, they really are the only space people. So I'm really excited to see all those characters all in one. Overall, guys, the trailer makes it look like this movie is going to be amazing. And the movie can either be really good or really bad. They're going to have to be very careful with how they balance all the characters. They claim that there's going to be 67 different characters in this movie. So they're really going to have to make sure that they really balance all of them and that they give them all an accurate amount of screen time. Like, for example, in Captain America Civil War, some characters didn't get enough screen time and they kind of felt like they were just thrown in there just because. For example, Ant-Man and Spider-Man. So I'm hoping that they really balance them and make sure they all get a good part in it and they're not just in it just because, have all the characters in it. But I'm really excited for this movie, guys. All the Avengers movies, all the Marvel movies have all led up to this one movie, guys. I mean, even Avengers 4 is really just going to be a continuance of this one. So this movie is really the one that we've all been waiting for. What will Thanos do? Will they follow what they did in the comics, where most of the characters die and then some come back to life? I mean, this is the last movie of Marvel Phase 3. I mean, technically Avengers 4, but that's, it's all one movie, really. So, Avengers 3 and 4 is the last part of Marvel Phase 3, and then they're going to begin Phase 4, which they said is going to be vastly different than the previous 3 phases. It's going to focus on a lot of new heroes, such as Spider-Man and Black Panther and Captain Marvel. So, this is probably the last we're going to see of major characters such as Iron Man and Captain America. A little sad to see that happen, but honestly, they're getting older. Robert Downey Jr. is in his 50s now. And realistically, it's better just to retire the characters rather than to start him in a new actor. Although that is not out of the question, because they are thinking about that for Captain America. They're thinking of making a Cap 4 with a new actor. But I agree that I'd rather the character be done with rather than have a new actor. I would not like that. Because Chris Evans will always be Captain America to me. I will not accept a new actor, just like I'm not going to accept this new actor for the Han Solo movie. Just saying. But anyways, guys, I thought that was one of the best trailers I've ever seen. The leaked trailer was still good, but this one was better because it was more of a narrative, and I really, really liked it, guys. Alright, that's it for me today. I will see you in our next video, which is going to be the Alien video to close out our Alien series this Friday. I'll see you then, guys. Bye.
Who the hell are you guys?